We're back, baby! Well, we took off for Christmas, which I think was a pretty good idea.
It was, because we were very busy all day.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
You have a really big booger.
No, I don't.
You do, actually.
I don't. You leave me alone?
It's really big. It's like popping out.
What?
It's right here.
Well, then get it.
Oh no, that's just really big. That's really big nose hair.
Well, my night has officially been ruined.
Hey, you don't have to look at your weird nose hairs.
Let's talk about Funko leaks from our favorite source, Scarlet Joker. Is it possible that this is linked to Funko somehow? Like Funko is revealing stuff through some source to get it out into the world without maybe the licensors knowing about it? Like, because it's really weird how much information a lot of these guys have.
The thing that I feel that could be linked to is like NFTs or Funko exclusives, but a lot of times wholesalers of Funko, like Funko retailers, will have someone passing information to those accounts.
Oh, is that what you think it is?
Yes, because Funko retailers get the list very early because they do a lot of pre-ordering, and that's like if there's even any Funko shops.
Does anybody even do pre-orders anymore? That's not even a thing, is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I feel like lately, all I see on Funko news sources are stacks of Funko Pops that are not selling at various stores like Ross. I saw one for Target the other day. In fact, that's what this video was going to be. But I decided, let's have a little bit of positivity and talk about some leaks or Funko Pops or things that we're excited about that's upcoming. And also discuss things that we know. So I didn't select the stuff that we're not, like, too sure of, because I didn't want to have to dance around trying to figure it out. So I grabbed things mostly that we'd be into.
Okay, that's cool.
The first one being Britney Spears.
Love.
What's Lucky Stronger? I know Oops, I Did It Again, but Lucky and Stronger, are they songs?
Yes, they're all strong.
They're all strongs.
They're
strong
all
songs?
So on Lucky, I remember her sitting in a window.
So you think it's going to be directly pulled from the music video of her being in a window?
Maybe. So this was the outfit I remember her wearing. It's like a robe with, like a silky sort of robe with feathers on it.
Okay. So it's that. You think that's going to be the Funko Pop?
Yeah. It was almost like she was like a Hollywood star, or she was sitting on top of like a star, which was interesting too. Like a glittery star. I remember that as well now that I just saw a picture. So maybe that. You saw on that screen capture the left, that's the album cover.
Okay, so it could possibly be that?
Maybe? On the music video, it was the one where she's in, like, the red outfit.
Oh, she had that red, like, leather suit thing.
Yes, but I think there were also other outfits in that video, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong.
Now, all these outfits are going to predate her wielding a sword in TikTok videos. Fucking Secret of NIMH was so amazing. Do you remember? You remember the owls in the movie and the tree? And they had, like, those big talons and, like, red eyes. They were scary as shit. You don't remember that?
No.
You never watched Secret of NIMH?
I don't think I did.
It was such a good movie. I felt like every time in school, in elementary school, for whatever reason, anytime there were like, it was like a rainy day, they were like, we're putting on one of two things. You either got Mr. Wizard. Have you ever seen that?
I loved Mr. Wizard.
It was either Mr. Wizard or Secret of NIMH.
Well, that's what the problem is. You said that you were in elementary school when you were watching this. I was not born for like 30 years after that.
I don't usually get too excited about Funko Pops like that much anymore. Like, how many Spider-Mans can you have? Or how many Captain Americas can you have? But stuff like this is what I'm all about now. Like, when they did the Indiana Jones drop, I was super stoked about that. Like, that was great.
Yeah.
I am excited for Secret of NIMH. I don't know if you ever heard anybody say this before. I fucks with Secret of NIMH. You know your boy is coming in TFing very hard because, as you can see, there's some Transformer Funko Pops coming. Now, I do see the She-Ra and Hordak over there. That's cool and all. Wasn't super into He-Man or She-Ra, but Transformers. Hot Rod with Matrix. You remember who Hot Rod is? He's a Hot Rod car.
Yeah.
And the Matrix of leadership, he's holding it. He becomes Rodimus Prime.
That's fantastic. I'm so happy.
I was going to wait for you to insert your joke. Rodimus Prime. That's what I call myself in the bedroom.
No,
but that's when he
isn't.
holds on to the matrix of leadership, and that's how he defeats all the bad guys. Then there's Cyclonus, who is like a bad guy, and then Omega Supreme, who's pictured right there. He's a big city, transforms from a city to a big robot. I feel some pressure in my pants because I am super stoked over Transformers.
Frontman is interesting.
Yes, Frontman is already one of the NFT Funko Pops. And then you get player 456. So you're getting both of these characters. I feel like we're just getting the same thing over and over from Squid Game.
Well, Squid Game's really hard to create from, I think, because all of the characters, obviously they look different in the face, but they wear very similar outfits. With the exception of, like, the front man, for example, or, like, the animal guys with the gold masks.
No, those guys are they should have just did a whole set of them.
I know.
But you know who did it, or who killed it with Squid Game? Thrilljoy did a really good job because remember they did the
piggy bank.
6-inch Xenomorph.
Cool.
Stoked. Moment, which is Ripley and the Xenomorph. And it's
Is she in her undies?
Sort of. Yeah, I believe so.
That's
but
good.
the Xenomorph is like up against her face doing that. And do you want to know why why this is happening?
I can tell you. Do you want me to tell you? Come here. Come here. I'm going to be the Xenomorph.
Ew, no.
Yeah.
No, the reason why that's happening is the Xenomorph doesn't kill her because inside of her is an alien queen. So she has an alien queen in her chest.
You're my alien queen.
And then Ash with Boomstick and Possessed Ash, totally down with them.
Very cool.
Shaun
of the Dead with a bloody chase.
That's badass. And then Vincent Smith, what is that?
Oh, I don't know, and I
have
feel
no
like
idea
I
what that is.
know.
That's weird, right?
Motel Hell Farmer Vincent Smith
Is a horror movie?
from 1980.
I've never even heard of that. Well, I thought this is a perfect opportunity to show off these things that were sent to us a while ago. There's Evil Ash.
Aww.
Okay. Then there's a Leatherface. Now, these are all from Hot Topic.
They weren't sent to us. They were given to us at New York Comic Con by Kathy.
Oh, so I thought they were shipped to us, no?
No, she gave them to me at New York Comic Con.
No kidding.
Yeah, she's
So we
amazing.
also got Art the Clown. This soda, what's interesting about these sodas is that they were marked with a Chase sticker on the outside.
Yes.
Which has never happened before.
Yeah.
So you knew what you were getting before you even opened it. And of course, this is a common, but there is a bloody version of this, which is the Chase. I thought it was brilliant for them to do that because people rip the cans open all the time. And, oh, he's so cool.
I love him.
Look at him. He is great. It doesn't matter if it's a common or the Chase. That is a really cool soda. This Evil Ash right here, this is the top one for me. Do you like these?
Love.
That's so cool. So thank you, Kathy. You're so sweet for handing this to us at New York Comic Con. We've had these for a long time. Mm-hmm. We've never showed them off.
Since New York Comic Con.
And kudos to Hot Topic for doing that whole horror thing because that was super sick. We have more leaks for you, but before we go any further, we want to mention to you MISCHIEFtoys.com, which is our toy company. And this upcoming New Year's, we have something really cool to drop on your little faces, and that is the black, gold, and silver Mortem.
I'm calling it Silver and Gold Mortem.
Silver and Gold Mortem.
Yes,
he is such a cool figure.
He's incredible. He's limited to just 250 figures. It's very rare that we do like 250 or below. So you're definitely going to want to get this guy. He's awesome. There is a pin bundle as well. The pin's limited to 125, so it's 125 with the pin bundle, 125 just the figure. The pin bundle is going to be $80. The figure by itself is going to be $65, and they are going up for sale at noon Eastern on New Year's Eve, which is Tuesday, December 31st.
So make sure you go and get yours.
You're definitely going to want to be on MISCHIEFtoys.com then.
Yeah, so go to MISCHIEFtoys.com now, sign up for the newsletter, and then go over to Instagram and follow Mischief Toys.
Yeah, and speaking of Instagram, Chris posted a very cool giveaway this evening. We are giving away a very interesting color prototype. It's sort of like they just sprayed it without thinking, a bunch of colors, which is fine because we got to see the colors that were going to be on the figure. It just wasn't done in a very neat way. We never get prototypes like that, so I'm super stoked.
Yeah.
And how you win is to purchase a skeleton de monstro, which is up on the website right now. And that contest will run through
Sunday
at 10 p.m. Eastern.
At 10 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. So go and get yours and have your chance at winning that really crazy, cool prototype, one of a kind.
One of a kind.
MISCHIEFtoys.com.
I mentioned to you that I had never seen those movies before and I'd like to.
Yeah, so John Wick with knives is going to be a bloody one. I love that bloody sticker.
I like it.
That's really cool. That's badass. So that'll be something that's upcoming. Again, this is one of those things where we could show you these leaks and say, oh my God, this is so cool. We can't wait to see it. It may never happen. So they are literally leaks of things that are supposed to be coming out. We're not entirely sure that they will. So I just want to make sure that people understand and know that. Then there are Snake Funko Pop. So
Naked Snake.
The boss.
Naked. I like
Naked Snake translucent green. This is the first time we have ever gotten Metal Gear Funko Pops.
Ooh.
So this is really, really humongous that this is happening. Something that I never thought I'd see, but really badass that it's going to happen. This actually is coming from Metal Gear Solid 3. I played only a little bit of Metal Gear 3 when it came out many, many years ago. But I remember people absolutely loving this video game. But it's cool to see that we're getting Funko Pops from a series that we've never gotten before.
Yeah, I like that. I like when we see brand new things.
100%. And there's somebody in first comment that says, I need some Metal Gear Solid 2 Pops. Come on, Raiden. So Raiden's a huge character. That's the character that you play for the most part in the second Metal Gear game, which at the time people were pissed about. But nowadays I think Raiden has become a huge fan favorite. Then Superman. So this is OG Superman, Lois Lane, Lex Luthor with a chase, Jor-El, and then Superman in Fortress of Solitude.
Fancy.
So this is really cool. I love seeing this. So for those who have not seen it yet, there is a documentary on Max right now, and it's a Superman documentary about the Christopher Reeve story.
Okay.
And I have not watched it yet, but I've only heard really great things. It has like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, really? It's apparently incredibly well done. Especially if you're a Superman fan, I think it's going to be a real interesting and also very sad documentary because he ends up, getting hurt. He falls off a horse. He becomes paraplegic. Like, it's a lot of stuff that happens there, but I think it's really a documentary about strength. I just want to throw that out there. I think that's great. Another thing I want to mention is make sure you hit the subscribe button, also hit the little bell, and hit the like button because it helps the algorithm. More people will see this channel. It calls people to come and watch, so please do that for us. We would appreciate it. And comment down below because we love the interaction. So these are Star Wars Funko Pops. Now, when you think that Star Wars, like you haven't gotten enough Star Wars, Luke Skywalker with training remote, Luke Skywalker Red 5, I guess the outfit, Luke Skywalker Binary Sun, where it's the two suns, and then Deluxe R2-D2 with Leia. That's interesting. I guess it's going to be Leia pushing the button on R2-D2, where it's that interaction. And then here's the speech bubbles. Obi-Wan Kenobi, hello there speech bubble, which I feel like would be popular, but the speech bubble thing, we joked recently that it just seems like sort of like one of those cash grab sort of things. Like they don't know what else to do, so let's put a speech bubble on it.
They could also double that hello there speech bubble for like Blink-182 Pops.
Hey, there you go.
Look, I'm giving you ideas, Funko.
2-pack Darth Vader and Luke, I am your father, and no speech bubbles, which I absolutely love that. I think that's fantastic. Then there's First Avenger Funko Pops, Captain America and Peggy Carter, Iron Man 2, you're getting Iron Man Mark V, and Whiplash.
Who's Whiplash?
Whiplash was the villain from Iron Man 2, but as far as I know, Whiplash has only been released in a 2-pack battle thing between him and Iron Man. And, and if I remember correctly, it came in a Marvel Collector box. Oh. So now we're getting him by himself, which I think is really great. I would love to see the final mech suit for Whiplash. He has like a big, kind of an Iron Man suit, but he uses whips and stuff. So maybe
it's like kinky Iron Man.
It's kinky Iron Man. I don't know if they're going to do it, but maybe they will. I guess we'll have to see. There's this, which is the last Ronin. This is one of the most popular Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle storylines ever.
It is.
And it's shocking that we have taken this long, or that Funko took this long in order to make it. So here it is. Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael. They all die in the series, so I'm wondering if it's going to be all them, like, dying, like with arrows in them and stuff.
Ooh.
Deluxe Last Ronin, which is Michelangelo. Last Ronin Black and White. They made a soda of this.
Yes.
Which I have somewhere. Hiroto, and 4-pack Last Ronin with Ghost Brothers. So there was actually a very cool statue. And it's the Last Ronin, and then the ghosts of the rest of the brothers around, like, surrounding it. And it's a really cool looking thing. It's very expensive. It's humongous. But now they're making it in a form that's going to be more affordable, which I think is really great. I'm not a big TMNT fan, and I'm not a huge Last Ronin fan, but I think that's a cool piece.
Yeah.
And it says exclusive, so I guess we'll see them at a store. I'm going to put my money down right now and say it'll all be at Target. That's my guess.
Really?
I have a feeling it'll all be a Target, but we'll have to see.
That's a good thought. Yeah. Okay, so I'm curious what Timmy Turner's gonna be like.
Okay.
Because he was in the 3-pack, right?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe it'll just be a Timmy Turner. Wanda with the rules. So the rules is like a rule book for the fairies, and basically like what wishes the fairies can grant, what they can't grant, what the kids can wish for, yada yada yada. Okay. Cosmo with Poof. That's the little baby, I think.
Anti-Cosmo?
Anti-Cosmo, so that's the guy you're seeing on the right. He's like villain Cosmo.
Oh yeah, he has like vampire teeth.
Yeah, so the Fairly Odd Parents, I don't know how much you know about. So is the Poof the baby? Yeah, so I don't know how much you know about the Fairly Odd Parents, but Timmy Turner is a kid, and like one day his Fairly Odd Parents, they arrive and he's able to make wishes. Jigsaw with the pig mask.
So coming in summer of 2025, which would be, just next year. It's not that far away. 6 months away.
Okay, question. When are we gonna get the moment where the dude like saws off his fucking foot?
I would love that. Yeah, for real. That would be amazing.
That is so I love Billy. Billy's great. Jigsaw's fantastic. Jigsaw with the pig mask is really cool. But like when I think of the first Saw, I think of them on the bathroom floor and him sawing his foot off.
Me too.
Like that's 100%. Insane.
Yep. Jigsaw in robe with pig mask with a chase. Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess the chase is in the pig mask.
Yeah, that's what it seems to be.
Does that say plush? Or
plus.
Is it plus? What's plus?
I'm wondering if it's like
a certain size?
Larger size, like a deluxe maybe?
Okay, so to be determined, 10-inch Billy and then keychain Billy. So we're getting all sorts of Billies. They seem to love Billy. They seem to love the Scream mask character.
Wait, we've gotten Billy before?
Billy, Jigsaw Billy.
We have?
Yeah, the little, he's on a bike, isn't he? I thought we got him on a bike.
Oh, no, he wasn't on the bike.
No, I thought they made him on a bike.
No, it appears we've only gotten the one, and then the one from, was it SDCC or whatever, that's like glow in the dark. We got Billy on the bike as a U-Choose.
Now, what I do know is that the original one is faked so much.
Yes.
The glow in the dark one. So you got to be very careful when you're buying that Billy, but it looks like they're making more Billies, so that's great. Something for horror fans to get excited about. I'm not a huge Saw fan. I like the first film, but that was enough for me. The rest of it's like, murder porn, basically.
I watched, I think, like the second and the third maybe, and it was a lot. Like the first one was really cool because it like really messed with your head, and you're like, well, what would I do in that situation? Like you don't know.
Then it became Trap City. It was just traps all the time, different traps, and put a thing on their head,
and
put
like
a thing
1,000
on their hands.
people dying in each one.
It was craziness. But we want to know what you guys think about all this stuff. Do you love what we talked about here? Which one is your favorite? What are you most looking forward to? Which one do you think is a huge fail? The one I guess I'm most looking forward to from that list probably is Cyclonus from Transformers. I'm really excited about him because he's a great character.
I'm excited for the Fairly Odd Parents because I really like cartoons to pops.
Exactly. Yeah, sure. And then make sure you go to MISCHIEFToys.com, sign up for the newsletter, and follow us on Instagram, and look out for that brand new New Year's Eve Mortem. And we also have something special up our sleeves for the Coven of Mischief. More news to come about that soon. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Matthew Watt, Sativa Shower, Jeff Lopez, Monica Nelson, Effigy Dyer, Pistachio 32, East Coast Collects, Belinda Jean, Jeff Wilson, and This Life with Joy. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys rock. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Gastlecast. And there you can find the best way for you to support this channel. If you love us, support us. We do giveaways every single month on our Google Meet Patreon call. It is a blast where we talk with you directly through Google Meet. One Saturday out of the month, We also show you upcoming Mischief Toys things. There's a lot to be had on those calls, and I would say the last call that we did was the most amount of giveaways I think we've ever done, and I thought it was so much fun. We had a blast, answered questions, hung out. It was great. So check out patreon.com/Gastlecast, and as an added feature and bonus, you actually will see your name scrolling like you're seeing it right here. Hit the like button, subscribe button, and a little bell, and come back and watch us every single day when we post new content, and watch us during our lives every Sunday between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern. The comments, the likes, the subscriptions, the little bells, all that stuff helps this channel, so please make sure you click all the things and come back and check out our stuff. That's all we've got for you. Thank you so much for tuning in and staying until the end. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.